They're
Exactly.
salivating right now. And this offensive line by the cities, they had a good first quarter or so, but after that, the Cats have really opened it up. They're doing more blitzes, they're doing more crosses. They're doing a great job.
Light chance of defense here at Joliet Memorial Stadium.
Yes, Mark Nicky's trying it. He's picking that up.
Third down and 10 here for LaRon Carroll. Little option look, hands it off
Oh,
to
nice
Larry
move.
Carroll. Cut back 40, 35, 30, 25, 20 to the 21-yard line of the Chaos. And the Twin City Jets have another first down on this drive.
It's been the Carroll show for Twin City as LaRon with the nice pitch to Larry, and Larry with a big run as we get another look at that play.
It's a great move right there.
He beat the one man he had to beat, and he got another 15 yards after it. Great job. It's hard to do an open field tackle against this guy.
Yeah.
Fast.
The tackle was made by Terrell Wilson. First and 10 right now.
A lot of starters
Or upcoming for
the Cats.
Twin City.
A lot of stars that Cats are now on the bench. I see Nunez on there. Quinnell Johnson's still in the field, number 2.
Quinnell Johnson, he's got a motor. I don't think he ever wants to get off the field. And we-
He won offense if you let him.
Yeah.
First and 10, we have a penalty on the Twin City Jet offensive line. Somebody moved prematurely.
Quinnell Johnson, one of those guys that he just loves what he does. I couldn't get a word with him in pregame. He was running on the field and off the field before the game even started.
I tried to interview him when he went to a Blue Bombers combine.
Yeah.
Blue Bombers CFL. He was all business.
Yeah.
Let him do his things. Great guy.
Second down and 15 here for the Twin. First and 15 for Twin City here. After that false start penalty, LaRon Carroll back to throw. Good catch in
Oh,
the
great
flat,
defense.
but nowhere to run to.
Great open field tackle. Let's call that play out.
That was a great close.
Malik Harris with a terrific one-hand catch, but it was just nowhere to go.
Let's see the replay here. He has a nice pass to the flat. He's got 2 guys on him.
Oh,
The
look at
first
that.
guy, he makes it his business.
And a great tackle right there by Robert Forbes, number 27.
Forbes with the track star speed almost there to close in on that one. He sniffed that one out from about 15, 20 yards deep. Comes up, makes the play in the backfield.
So after that great run by Larry Carroll to give him the first down, the Jets now going backwards. First a 5-yard penalty, then losing 4 yards on that completed pass. Second and 19.
Whoa.
Oh, boy. We've had a lot of those. haven't we?
Oh, we got a mix up down there.
How about, you ever had an unevaded to the end zone?
Oh, he earned himself a personal conduct.
And now we have
Now
some more
J.J.
stuff.
Bailey. J.J. Bailey, number 18 of Twin City.
And he's having some words with Patrick Nelson.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who it's on, Nelson or the
So
Jets.
we'll look at the false start first, and then we'll see who got the personal conduct.
That was
or
Quentin
personal foul
Fonville.
afterwards.
That was Quentin Fonville who had the unevaded path to the end zone. Bailey was ushered aside by the officials, and we are going to get a false start against Twin City.
And an unsportsmanlike on Twin City. So
Yeah.
they are just going in the wrong direction after that big run right there by Larry Carroll.
Did they mark off personal foul yardage, Jets? Okay.
Yeah, they marked. Yeah, it took him a while. It took him a while there, Mike.
Going in the wrong direction
Very
for sure.
impatient.
Yeah,
Guys.
but I understand that because that can throw off your call sometimes. So I get you. I get you on that one. And they put the ball back at midfield, so basically negated everything that Carroll and Carroll did on
They
that
went
pitch.
back 28 yards
Yeah.
since the Carroll first down run. 28 yards the other way.
Carroll took them just about. I can't remember if they were inside or if they were just outside.
Oh, great score. Brought you by Iowa Football 365. Dodge City Law 45. And Texas Revolution 49. Fourth quarter, the opening round of the CIF playoffs. Great game between those two.
Exciting action
Yeah, we've
in
seen
other
some.
leagues.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty good scores from those other games.
What we're seeing here is a lot of what not to do on the football field, penalty-wise. Carroll gets the snap.
This is
Look
gonna
like
be
he wanted
holding.
to throw the ball deep.
This is gonna be holding on
There's
Twin
a
City.
flag down. Carroll running for his life at the 50, 45, still scrambling. And now thrown down hard by Carl Young at the Chaos 42-yard line.
Resilient effort there by Carroll, but Chaos just too good.
Cass sideline is ecstatic after
Yeah.
that one. Getting the nice play even after the hold. I'm just singing the whole time, please slide, quarterback. Please slide.
Coach Sam yelling to the heavens after the Chaos made the play there.
And they declined the holding penalty. And it'll be 3rd and forever for the Jets.
Chicago Chaos defense, they're just too quick. That's how you draw penalties. We saw Young in the 3rd quarter make the big play off the edge, and then when we saw him again on the 4th down, they blitzed and they forced a bad throw. And then how about that one right there? Carroll trying to run outside, sniffed out on both sides, and had nowhere to go. Just brought down.
Again, this is a lot of the second-team defense. They're still showing a lot of speed and strength. This has been this. From what I talked to the coaches, people on the team, this is the strongest Chicago Chaos team they've ever had. They've been growing and growing, do a lot of good recruiting, do a lot of good stuff in the community. But these guys they have now, best they've had ever.
Championship pedigree in the Chicago Chaos team. They are trying to win a championship in their first year in the MSFL.
3rd and 27 upcoming for the Jets right here. Carroll waiting on the snap. Gets it. Rolls out to his right and throws it deep.
Got a man.
Deep. Almost a Hail Mary at about the 15-yard line. 3 Chaos players, 3 Chaos defenders, and 2 receivers there for the Twin City Jets. And the ball is knocked down to the ground by one of the Chaos defenders.
Bad throw there by Carroll. He had a wide open man in J.J. Bailey, but he couldn't get enough under it, and the ball was just falling short to Quentin Fonville. As you can't see it in the replay, but there you see Bailey coming back into the play. He was wide open. That's what I thought Carroll was looking for when he put it in the air.
Well, it's a little bit of pressure on him, but like you said, that open man is insane. Instead. We'll
So
take
now, 4th and 27 for Twin City. They had a 1st and 10 at the Chaos 22-yard line.
Just outside the 20 on a
Like
good
they were
carry.
going to have an outside chance of getting back in this game, and they just went backwards. So here's the punt. They have a new punter in,
Jeff Martin puts that one in the air.
Jeff Martin. And this ball is bouncing and
that's
rolling
poison.
dead at about the 7-yard line.
No fumbles, no penalties. Good job, Chaos.
There goes Quinnell Johnson, though. Normally,
He's not
most people would call poison, get out the way. Look at Quinnell Johnson still looking at him. Maybe I could sneak in there and run that one back.
He's like a hunter hunting prey right
Yes,
there.
he was. It's going to be fun watching Quinnell Johnson this season for the Chicago Chaos.
It's a lot of fun to watch. He's a freak athlete.
Yes, he is.
So, as we see some kids like they're in tryout mode, trying to get a Futures Chaos contract.
No, they want those gold medals. They want to be like Usain Bolt. They want
Working
those
on some
gold
celebrations. A little dab
You gotta start young with a good celebration.
Medals. Yeah.
with the Chicago Chaos trying to close out this first game of the season, also make it their first win, leading 20-0 with 8:55 left in the game. They hand it off. This is Hodges. He's to the 15.
He
to
turned the
20,
corner.
25, still on his feet and knocked out at about the 30-yard line. A gain of about 22 for Devion Hodges.
That was Huff that made the tackle there for Twin City, number 21, bringing them
See
down.
that good blocking on the edge from the receivers, like that was Vitas. I'm sorry, that was Seekis, number 83, with that good block to help chauffeur Devion Hodges around that corner.
I don't want to see the game is in hand. There's a lot of time left, a lot of football left, but even this late, there's still big balls left.
Yeah.
I didn't see it on the fly.
Ball is coming way back.
Despite the penalty, Hodges and Quinnell Johnson, they just have that motor. They just want to keep going, no matter the score, no matter how much time left in the game. It's a joy to watch players play like that.
Yeah, this is a big turnover. So there's a lot of guys I'm very excited to learn a lot about. Nick Olson is a high
First
motor
and
guy.
10.
Yeah.
So that penalty must have occurred after Hodges had the first down.
Chris Little in the game.
Backup quarterback in.
He rifles it.
Yeah.
Full of the chaos. And threw the ball hard and inaccurate for his intended target.
Yeah, gunslinger with that. That was a gunslinger throw right there.
Got
That was probably the hardest 3-yard pass I've ever seen in my life.
Brett
Second-
Favre is very proud of it.
Yeah.
second down and 9 here for Little. Got Young in the backfield with him.
He's got a man if he looks. He saw him, yep.
Little throwing
Oh!
deep and over the head of
And-
Salas.
The turf monster
Yep.
reared his head.
I was just going to say that the turf monster strikes again.
Donnell Salas was the intended receiver on that.
Little underthrown. Yeah, he tries to make the recovery and it strips over his feet.
Kind of like Coach Kyle. This is his first year coaching Chicago Chaos. Up 20-0 in the fourth quarter, really giving a lot of the second team guys on defense and offense to see what he really has on the cover as far as his roster.
He runs real tight ships. I don't doubt he'll get the most help out of this one.
I really like what I've actually seen out of his second team defense. Let's see if we can get some of that same passion out of the offense as Little.
Little back to pass. Incomplete. Looking for Seekis.
I don't think Little's a big fan of touch.
Big cannon. Trying to gun that ball out.
See, nice blocking up front. Once again, they only rushed 3, but they have plenty of time back there.
Nice pocket to step into.
Ooh.
It's a little bit low, a little bit away.
Little throwing a slider out there.
4th and 9. Chicago Chaos getting ready to punt with Dominic Kozlowski.
Hopefully he wanted to down his own punt again.
We hope not. Joseph Gregory along with Chris Rouse and Mike Heim. Sportstown Chicago bringing you live coverage of Chicago Chaos football here going against the Twin City Jets in an inaugural game with the Mid-States Football League. 4th and 9 here with 8.5 minutes left. And the punt here from Kalowski is it's a very good one. Flag down. What else do you expect? Punt controlled at the 45 by the Jets.
Oh, that came loose.
Was that ball down already? Same
Yeah, I
thing.
say.
Is there? Great play. See if he was actually down on this replay. Catches it, bobbles.
Devontae Simon was the return man. He got hit pretty hard right there. Was that ball out?
No, he was down. That was a good call. He
You
was down.
sure?
This is coming out, but I'm also Homer, so we'll
That's
see
coming
how biased
out.
I am.
Looked like
Yeah.
it was coming out.
Oh, wait a minute. That's gonna be tough. That would be tough to
But
overturn.
we did have a flag to start that punt,
And it looks like it's coming back.
and it's a false start on the Chaos. So it'll now be 4th and 14 for the
He was
Chaos.
he was punting that out the end zone. Hold on, do they have 14? Do they have 5 to give him? Let's see.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, they walked it off.
All right, so they'll be punting from, looks like they're
You might have to punt from the soccer net.
Yeah.
4th and 14 after that penalty.
So the Twin City Jets punts about 7 yards deep behind their line. Now the Chaos are going to imitate that.
Bad snap.
Good.
Good recovery.
Kalowski got rid
Beautiful
of it.
punt.
Here's Simon again at the 45, 50, 45. He's at the 40. Splits tackles, 35, still on his feet to the Chaos 31-yard line. So some more good special teams work right there by the Twin City Jets.
Simon would have stayed to his right. I think he could have went home with that one.
Oh, we got a score update. The Beef now at 43 over the edge. Anthony Addis had a great game. The defense has 2 interceptions for the Beef. So we'll keep you on that one to get a final. And the Love taking lead 52. The Revolution 49. So that's a great game again. The Dodge City Law got 2 wins taken away from them by the league because they did not submit footage to Eversport TV, I believe is how it went. So you had the 2 top teams are now he's 1-4 in that league. Real good game.
Wow. There's a flag down.
Been flags down all night.
Are they growing flags somewhere? around here?
Right.
I'm taking that penalty is against the Chicago Chaos. And They
Yeah.
are bagging up more.
Yeah.
And this returner ended at the 31-yard line.
Let's see.
It's a personal foul. They moved that ball up to about the 17-yard line. So another personal foul. More undisciplined. Being very undisciplined, the Chicago Chaos in this game, even though they're leading 20-0.
And they're lined up real tight. They have 2 tight ends in, a fullback and a halfback.
Under the center, there's a concept for quarterbacking. As LaRon Carroll hands it off to Larry Carroll, and he is stacked up.
The power running game is not going to work. They have to spread people out and run in the middle anyways.
Stacked up in the backfield.
I think
Nick
that's
White was there first.
I think that's the first time I've seen either team go out of the eye tonight.
I think you're right. They've wishbone a few times and once with one
You-
halfback.
Yeah. Saw a Wildcat earlier too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, a couple of them beginning
Yeah,
the game.
yeah.
Carroll lost a yard on that play. It'll be 2nd and 11. 7.5 minutes left in this game. Chaos next week will be taking on the Ducks.
Big game for them. They've circled that game for a long time. Excited to see all these teams the first time.
2nd and 11 here. Chaos show blitz. It's a bootleg roll out here by LaRon Carroll. He's at a 15 and stacked up there by Cornell Johnson.
Carroll reminded me a little bit of Willie Beeman.
Carroll is not up yet. Getting up slowly, being helped. He's limping, like limping off the field. Talking to the trainer. Interesting to see if he can continue.
Yeah, I hate to see these, especially only about 7 minutes left towards the end of the games in hand. But we got a final 40. Omaha Beef have beaten the Bloomington Edge 43-30. So I hate to root against the hometown team, Bloomington Edge. I feel very dirty doing it. But Anthony Iannotti is a Chicago Cast alumnus.
Yeah.
So congratulations. He got his start here. And now he's off to big things. Congratulations.
Yeah, big win for the Omaha Beef. 3rd down and 7. Carroll able to continue.
Chaos showing blitz.
Pitches it back to Larry Carroll. No gain.
That's beautiful defensive football right there. Sniffing out the run, shedding the blocks, and putting the man down in the backfield. Good defense by the
Carl
Chaos.
Young and Ramon Grace were there.
No surprise with Carl Young being there. That's the second time we've seen him pretty much we saw him blow off the edge earlier. This time he just sheds the block, gets there into the backfield.
Yeah, a lot of these Chaos defenders have had great nights tonight.
And it looks
Olsen has been terrific in the middle. Nick White, very stout on that defensive end.
Chris Wilkerson has been big tonight.
Wilkinson, he's got his piece of pie.
there's,
Very strong performance by the Chaos defense.
there's so many talented players on the Chicago team. They even added about 10 real good guys about a week ago. They've already done practice for a month. When you have great players, they will take you on.
Yeah.
And again, Chicago Cast does a lot of good. They try to get scholarships for players through football. They try to get you in the next league up, so that's why we have all the filming and everything. And also Jackson Johnson's concepts. So they're able to go all the way up, non-profit, because they love football. And the guys on the team, they go a lot in the community. They do so much work. Hats off to them, the great organization they've built up these last 10 years.
Yeah, you can't help but respect that. Another guy we forgot to mention, Cornell Johnson, hasn't really had too many big plays, but
You just don't throw to him.
right, you don't throw to his side.
We don't talk about cornerbacks, usually good for them.
Exactly.
Here he is.
Exactly where I was going with that.
You're a well-respected quarterback. You don't get a lot of action. Just comes with the business.
The Canadian Football League actually, well, one of the teams, a couple of them have come to see him try out.
Yeah.
So he's on the radar for a lot of real high-powered teams.
Right, 4th and 9 here for the Twin City Jets. Keeping the offense on the field. 5 minutes and 21 seconds left.
I thought they were going to try a field goal just to get on the board, but they're going for it.
And they've decided to try another quarterback here.
That's Quentin Fonville.
Quentin Fonville, number 1. Throwing it with the left and throwing it out the end zone. I had no idea who that pass was intended for.
Devlin Brooks, the intended receiver there.
Well,
Are you sure it was for Brooks?
14.
You look at this replay.
I don't think he had a real good sight line. He seems to be about 6 inches shorter than his lineman, so
Yeah.
he's just kind of heaving that one up there, hoping for the best.
I don't know if it was one for, was that for Brooks or was it for Foster?
I just went with Brooks because he was the closest when the ball drops. But I figured that's where he was going.
Not either.
But nonetheless,
That was a chuck and pray right there for Twin City.
Great job for the Chaos, not giving up any points. A huge stop for them, especially for all the drivers going back and forth for the penalties.
Yeah.
Mind in the game.
prayer wasn't answered. Twin City on that 4th down. Now, 1st down for the Chicago Chaos as they start this drive. at their own 16-yard line with 5:13 left in the game, leading by 20 points. And they hand it off. Oh, no, it's Little
There's Little.
keeping, staying in bounds all the way to the 26-yard line. Chris Little, the bag-up quarterback.
He was all the way twisted up there. He got knocked down by Robert
Very
Ford.
close to a first down, and the referee seems to be giving him the first down. If you look at the replay there, these quarterbacks tonight for the Chaos, some very good, slick ball handling.
Yeah, must spend a lot of time on those play fakes because they faked me out a few times. I have a pretty good view from up here. So they're really given the option to have the defense follow the halfback while they take away the other direction.
1st and 10. He does hand it off this time. C.J. Young for a couple of yards.
With under 5 minutes left to go, I think the Cavs will be pretty happy just getting the first downs on the ground rest of the way and seeing what their second team can really do.
And oddly enough, there's still a hurry-up, up-pace mode to the offense. And they're back over the snap again. 2nd and 8. Little passing, actually.
Oh.
And incomplete to stop the clock.
Yeah, he had two guys open in the middle. But he's rifled a little too hard, or there's not no soft hands.
Mixture of the both there. Little put a little too much on it, but it was starting to dip as it got to the end. But the receivers got to make that. When you get down for it, you get your hands on it, you got to reel it in.
That was Eric Stevenson who had that great catch downfield earlier.
And Jason Summerling, you can see his hand up. He thought he was going to have a huge run. He probably would have. Ball was going to him. He caught it.
He's definitely wide open. 4 minutes left. 3rd and 8 here for the Chaos. Little flag down again. Little is also down now. Courtesy of number 92.
Keeping the ball on the ground to stop the clock doesn't work out too well when there's penalties after every play.
Robert Ford brought Little down, and we'll now check the flag, which I'm assuming is against the Chaos because the referees are talking to the Jets. They declined the penalty. It'll be 4th down. 3:52 to go tonight.
You know the coaches will be harping on penalties and keep your head in the game the entire way through this upcoming week before they face the Ducks.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they can play like this and beat the Ducks.
I agree with you. I keep hearing that Ducks team, they're very quick on the ground.
A lot of speed.
Yeah. You be huffing and puffing if you keep getting penalties and shooting yourself in the foot, giving them the ball. And you can't. And another thing for the Chaos, the Jets had a few 7-minute drives. I don't think they want that problem at all when they face the Ducks. You want to get them off the field as quick as possible or control the game, which is what I thought I would see a lot more practice from the Chaos from in the second half.
False start right here on the Chaos offense, and they'll bag up 5 yards.
Because they've given the Ducks 3 first downs on 3rd and long.
Yeah.
Right now they're walking backwards.
I was a little surprised they were actually going to go for it on that 4th down. And now have Kozlowski in here to punt.
And again, this is the Chaos opening game. Brought to you by Iowa Football 365, covering pro football around the world.
3:33 left. 4th and 8. Kozlowski
Good punt.
all the way down to the 45-yard line.
The flag down in the backfield.
Every special teams play has had a flag just about. Perfect record.
Let's see.
So the kicks away.
This could be a running or a roughing.
Yeah. That's clear cut. And the flag was about where he punted it from, so.
Yeah, once that punter's leg's in the air, he is a vulnerable player. So
Exactly.
You just stay away from him. Legs up.
That might be roughing.
I think they're trying to decide whether they got
No,
pushed
it's
into
running.
the kicker.
They call running, so
It'd be
even
5.
with the 5-yard pickup,
Yeah.
it'll still be a punting situation for the Chaos.
That was a shanked punt, more or less. Hopefully we'll get further than about the 47 this time. It's been an interesting special teams day.
It has been, to say the least. Can't remember this many penalties on punts and extra points and all of that.
I would say half the penalties have been on those kind of plays.
Yeah.
Here's the punt right here by Kozlowski.
Oh,
It's a high snap, but he recovers it and punts it down the field.
Got it across midfield.
Pretty good punt.
Takes a chaos bounce. Oh, he got a hit.
Oh, he is hurt.
That was a great. The man that made the hit also was the one who got the recovery. And now tempers are flaring. It's James Dilworth.
And
who
Ken Goodman
returned
made a
the
hard
punt.
hit.
Haven't got the number of the chaos defender that's laid out on the field right now.
He is down and
Not
hurt.
moving.
Yeah.
Watch 24.
That's Goodman on this hit. This is Goodman coming to the screen.
17.
Oh, man.
Blindsided.
Blindside hit.
Illegal block. He landed right on his head.
Oh.
He's moving, but he's not looking as happy when he's moving.
That was Ken Goodman who made the hit. Surprised the referee didn't throw a flag on that.
Good job, man.
Good to see him up.
Yeah, hopefully get looked at by the doctors. And
Yeah,
yeah,
Goodman.
that was scary.
Yeah.
The side of the helmet, from the crown of the helmet, nothing good can happen. But it's very positive to see him up. He looks like he's probably to be expected after that.
He hit a vulnerable defender. He wasn't even looking at the play. Goodman just blindsided.
It's two illegal blockers, two cross sections. The helmet has it.
That was Enrique Henley who took that hit.
Yeah, doctor's looking now. Yeah, he's down on the ground. He's down.
Walking up there, face down on the sideline.
I've had a concussion before, and they're no fun. I'm not saying he has one now, like doctor or anything, but
Yeah.
it's good that he's There's a lot of guys who touched about 10 years ago, but they just keep playing through everything.
Yeah. Henley is moving. He's down there sipping some water, it appears.
Yeah, he's heads up, so he's doing like the quarterback position.
Thinking we're playing out the string here. 20-point game in the first game of the season. And to see a play like that, that can make the Chicago Chaos defenders right now pretty salty and probably inflict some bodily harm on one of these
Yeah.
Twin City Jet guys over the last 3 minutes.
Well, we got a break right now. We got a score break from I Want Football 365. The Texas Revolution have just scored. They're now up 56. And Dodge City Laws at 52. 1 minute left in the game, less than a minute. And the Dodge are looking to score. Again, indoor football field is only 50 yards by 25 yards. So small field, a lot can happen at any time.
Pinball machine lead.
Exactly. There's a lot of scary guys going really fast against those walls.
Man, they got a shootout going in that one. It was 52-49 last we got the update, so they're going back and forth.
Yeah.
It's an interesting game out there.
They've got a shootout going. We've got a shutout going. Chicago Chaos leading 20-0 over the Twin City Jets. The inaugural game for both teams, just newly joining the Mid-States Football League. Joseph Gregory here with Mike Heim and Chris Rouse.
We'll play it on that shootout and shutout, Joe.
Thank you. Very entertaining night here. Now the first game here for the Chicago Chaos. Now the referees are walking.
We have a flag down in the in the
The
backfield.
referees are walking toward the coach of the Twin City Jets. They're having some words with him.
I think they need new flags to throw more out. Well, guys, I must say, I've heard this is your first time doing a football game. You guys do a lot of work for the Windy City Bulls. You guys do an amazing job.
Yeah, thank you.
I've heard your Windy City work, and it's great.
Yeah, thank you. Really appreciate that.
Thanks for helping me stumble through. Appreciate it. Letting me cough and talk all over you.
Oh, it's cool, man.
And other action, we have an update. Patriots 26, Raiders 20. Fourth quarter in that game between Lincoln Way Patriots and the Racine Raiders.
The Racine Raiders have been known as league for a long time. That's one of the games that my co-host Mark Nicky has marked on the calendar. It's real exciting.
Well, after that hit, you can have a exciting 3 minutes and 7 seconds left here.
Well, he is not on the ground anymore. I've lost track of him, but he's not talking to the trainer. So I don't know if he's in the locker room.
Fonville continues to be the quarterback here.
Whoa, what a beautiful open field tackle.
Throws the ball out.
What a
And a
great
tackle
hit.
made at the 20-yard line.
At this point of the game, you have a big lead. It's great to see players still making the effort to do all the little things right. Beautiful open field tackle there for Chicago.
That was Marcus Lashley at the catch.
And a lot of these guys are playing
Tackle
for the
made
team.
by Nelson.
especially on the second and third string, because they had to cut some guys. A lot
Yeah.
of competition to be on this team this year.
Fonville drops back and could not escape the Chicago Chaos rush.
And drop down for a loss.
Went right up the middle. Great play, the linebacker.
Number 61 with that tackle. Nelson Jefferson doing some work on that defensive line. Just kept pushing the pocket, and actually Fonville ran right into his arms.
2 minutes and some change to go in this ball game here.
We're ticking down to the 2-minute warning. Chicago Chaos 2 minutes from their first victory in their new league, and also with a shutout to boot. 3rd and 7 when we come back. 2 minutes left. Chicago Chaos leading 20-0 over the Twin City Jets.
And the score update is brought to you from I1 Football 365, covering live football around the world. The Dodge City Law did it. There's still a time on the clock, but under a minute left. They've taken the lead 59-56.
Man.
So it's a great game. It's about 3 touchdowns last 5 minutes of the game. There's a lot of good football to watch during the summer, guys. There's 8
See
games
if they
going right
get
now.
it. There's still time on the clock. I don't trust that.
Oh, don't get it yet. There's a lot of heart attacks that happen in indoor football.
Chaos leading here 20-0 over the Twin City Jets. Michael Schuchuk, 3 touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 1 through the air to George Vetus from 45 yards out in the second quarter. The Chaos defense pitching a shutout over Twin City.
And Schuchuk with no interceptions and also no real terrible passes that were real dangerous. Great
Not
job.
at all.
Again, this is brought to you by Party Guard.
Yep, lifeguards, make sure you don't drown in the water. Party guards, make sure you don't drown in your drink. All-inclusive tours all around the Chicagoland area. Limos, party buses, and boats with licensed bartenders and cocktail service to host you along the way. We specialize in birthday, bachelorette museums, zoos, amusement parks, sporting events, and we can customize events.
Fonville rolling out here. And he knocked over a defender and he was knocked out of bounds himself. Knocked out near the 24-yard line.
Is he able to
22,
get up?
my fault, I'm sorry. 22-yard line.
He ran to the left and ran to a couple guys.
He stopped the clock.
He did. He ran out
4th
of
down and
bounds.
2. That number for that party guard tour is 630-802-6232.
Sounds pretty fun, actually. Make sure you don't drown in your drink.
Now, I got a birthday in about a month, so you can look into that. 20-0 Chicago leading here. 4th down and 2. Twin City trying to avert the shutout. Fonville takes the snap.
Surprise, surprise, flag down. Pass completed, though, for Twin City.
A deflected pass.
Jordan Bailey with the reception
Jordan Bailey with the catch.
Just like Quinnell Johnson went for the interception, just actually helped him.
Yes, the pass was so bad it needed help from the defender. You look at Fonville again. It's Carl Young who got a hand on it.
I'm sorry, Quinnell. I should not assumed it was you. How rude of me.
there.
Carl Young has been summing everybody tonight. He got a piece of that ball. The flag was actually against Chaos.
Declined.
So a 1st down here for the Jets at their own 39-yard line.
Yeah, they might be getting their ears pinned back a little too much. They've been jumping all night, ever since the first drive.
This being their first season in the MSFL, what an impression for the Chicago Chaos. Come here and get a shutout. If they can hold on for the next minute and some change in this ballgame.
Yeah, well, this team they're facing is also new to the league, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly where they are, but you can't start off with a shutout and complain about it.
Yeah.
It's Fonville waiting on the snap. Trips to the right. Rolling out to his right.
And
Going
that
with
is
left, and that's intercepted by
Now that is-
Johnson.
that
He's at
is
the
Quinnell.
50, at the 45, at the 40, 35,
Oh, that's
30,
gone.
25, 20. Quinnell Johnson has went to the house, and the Chaos go up 26-0 on the Twin City Jets.
he's about to run out of Joliet Memorial Stadium. He's all the way on the track. Quinnell Johnson jumping the ball, taking it to the house. There are flags down on the field, though.
That was his 2nd interception of the night. We'll check the flag.
See, I don't take credit for this. He heard me. say it.
Yeah, I was going to say that, Mike.
Personal foul on the Chicago Chaos.
It looks like it was after the throw.
I think it's a roughing the passer.
I'll show you, Mike Heim.
So this will come back.
If that's what it takes, I'll keep saying it all night long. this is the second interception by Quinnell Johnson to come back, if I'm not mistaken. I believe the other one was on an offsides also.
And the referees are walking. Yeah, and marching us off on the chaos.
Wow.
15-yard personal foul on the chaos. It was a roughing the passer penalty.
But their offense is still on the field, so it may have been after the.
It's a great grab right there.
Might be a
It
block
has
in
to
the
be
back.
if the hit came.
Yeah. Might be a block in the back here when John. Watch the play when Johnson gets the pick, and then watch behind him. Right there, block in the back.
Well, that's on the 41.
And they signal personal foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like there actually was a play right around the 40 out of the Twin Cities side where it was a block in the back. So you'll see it coming in right on 23 on 12, and then one right here up 2, where it's just a big
Yeah.
madhouse
Okay.
coming
Okay.
up.
So that penalty negates the Johnson touchdown. He does get credit for the interception. And now with a minute 32 left, I'm expecting the chaos to just run the clock out.
You'd expect it, but I haven't.
But they're
been ready
throwing
yet.
with Chris Little.
Intercepted for Twin City now.
Intercepted by Twin City at the 30. It's Dilworth. He's all the way back to the 39 for Twin City.
A pair of interceptions here. Johnson's to the house was negated, and now James Dilworth gets one on the tipped pass right into his hands.
The ball thrown a little bit behind the receiver, and Dilworth right there where he needed to be to get that turnover.
It's a good concentration by defensive back to see it, even if it's through his hands, but you got to catch that ball. Not saying that'd be a touchdown if you catch it, but it'd be real hard for him to stop you.
So just when I thought the Chicago Chaos would run the clock out, nope, they give Twin City another chance. Very interesting second half here as far as Twin City, as far as the chaos, the penalties, the bad punt, fumble punt return, and now interception. And the defense has been so great, Twin City Jets haven't been able to take advantage of any of those miscues.
I know it's early in the season, just filling it out, but this is too much to go on for early season problems. And during the game, what's been the problem has been switching. So it seems as a mental check needs to be going on down there.
We definitely hope that the Chaos will have this stuff cleaned up by next week when they take on those Ducks. Here's Fonville taking the snap at Twin City. Rolling to his right, throwing the ball behind the receiver again. Pass deflected and almost intercepted.
Pass intended
by
for
Patrick Nelson.
Pass intended for Jordan Bailey, number 81.
Patriots beat the Raiders 32-20. As Lincoln Way holds off the Raiders 32-20. Chicago Chaos closing in on their first win of the year.
In case you're joining us just now, the Chaos with a 20-0 lead. Touchdowns from Michael Shuchuk, 2 rushing, and a touchdown pass to George Vitas of 46 yards in the second quarter.
And you see the League-Way Patriots will come and visit the Cats later on this season, and they are one of the teams to beat.
Second down and 10 right here for the Twin City Jets. Fonville back to pass. In the pocket, deep drop. Another inaccurate pass. Very inaccurate.
Pass intended for Rashawn Lobdell. One thing I noticed about Fonville, I think Mike mentioned this earlier. I don't think he can see over the line. Like you see, he has to roll out a lot of times just to get a look downfield.
Yeah, I'm surprised that the coaching staff hasn't just called more bootlegs and rollouts for him so he can be able to see. Get a sight line to some of his receivers.
Again, sponsor Tooker Flags, official flag Chicago Chaos and the Legends Football League.
I was getting ready to try it. I might just wait till next week. Third down and 10 right here for Twin City. It's Daniel Matthews in the backfield with Fonville, who's back to pass again. More pressure from the Chaos. Fonville scrambles to his right and throws it, and the pass is dropped.
Fonville had a man downfield again. We had Javante Daquan Simon down the field. Instead, he goes for the short pass to number 81, Jordan Bailey.
Jordan Bailey dropped it.
It was a high snap. He had to buy some time. It looks like he made a good play out of nothing, just didn't connect. And looking ahead to next week, the Tri-City Ducks are the team that beat the Cats 14-12 for the championship. So
Oh man,
I hope they're not thinking about them already, but they've been thinking about that team for months.
could be a heavyweight slugfest when those
Right.
two
Yeah,
teams go
very
next week.
spirited week of practice coming up for the Chaos.
It'll be pretty spirited, I'm
Right
guessing.
ahead of a very spirited game next Saturday night.
Make sure you guys tune in because it'll be an exciting game because that game went down to a Hail Mary the final seconds for the championship.
Man,
There's some blood waiting to get spilled. Yeah, it looks like they're just running out the clock. The sense of urgency is pretty much gone.
54 seconds left in this game. 4th down and 10 for the Twin City Jets. Chicago Chaos trying to make this last stand and preserve the shutout in their first game in the Mid-States Football League. Also the first game in the Mid-States Football League for the Twin City Jets.
let me get a punt.
Punt.
Look at Cornell
And-
Johnson. Look at Cornell Johnson.
Ball is down by the Jets at the 41-yard line.
Must be a mistake. There's some penalties.
Well, 20-0, gentlemen. I'm expecting a knee for Chris Little. But then again, I expected that last time to the ball for interception.
I've been run 14 times in a row, so I'll say knees with those ones. All right, guys. Revolution making it interesting. 63-59 in that playoff game.
You called that, Joe.
Yeah, trust me. Time left on the clock.
They are really stretching that game out to let you know I get a final score. An exciting game. Good game for that home team, the Revolution.
Hey, and I bet these marks, they gonna pass the ball 3 times. All right.
Very good win tonight for the Chicago Chaos. 20-0.
There's a lot of positives, but you know they're going to have a long week ahead of them in practice. Coaches will be sitting down tomorrow and figure everything out.
We do get a run here.
Hand it off to Young. He's lumbering 50, 45, all the way down to the 40-yard line of Twin City. First down.
So we can play with this.
You look at Young, got a good block there on the corner, around the corner, and just took it in there and lumbered for about 19. Chaos probably don't have to run another play, but they will. Guess who? Devion Hodges.
Devion looking
All the
good.
way up to the 27-yard line.
That should be the last play of the game.
gotta
That should about do it.
Congratulations, Chaos.
Chicago Chaos with a dominating 20-0 victory over the Twin City Jets. Terrific performance tonight by the Chicago Chaos, especially from quarterback Michael Schuchuk. 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing, 1 through the air, and the Chaos defense pitches a shutout on the Twin City Jets.
Amazing game throughout the whole time. The mental miscues have been the thing that's been the problem for the Chaos tonight, and so hopefully that'll be picked up by next week. But Cornell Johnson looked amazing. Nick Olson looked amazing. Schuchuk looked great. A lot of great on that team.
We got an official on the field. He wants more time on the clock. I think the Chaos tried to call a timeout following the tackle there. But I think the officials are going to,
Yeah, that'll end the game.
they're going to get off the field. They're going to wave this one off.
This game is over with. Whenever you see the officials running like that,
Unless he's coming up to these. Yeah, he's leaving. Okay, so the Chaos. The win is official now for the Chicago Chaos. A 20-0 win.
so Chicago Chaos win tonight 20-0 over the Twin City Jets. For Mike Hyman, Chris Rouse, I'm Joseph Gregory. Catch us next Saturday at 7 o'clock when the Chaos take on the Ducks at 7 p.m. Live on SportsTownChicago.com. So long, everybody.
And it looks like the Jets are playing in a nickel back. So we've got 2 linebackers on there.
Shoot check. Hands it off. Hodges. No. Coster. Back to pass. Throwing to the end zone. Throwing in a double coverage and intercepted. Shoot Chuck. Throwing the ball deep. Got a man open
Oh!
and caught. It's still on his feet.